We're live. How you going, everyone? The dismantle section has come to town, so if you hear some banging in the background, you might have to adjust your volume. So I'm pretty much done with this side. I can just flick it over.
Yeah, well, you have to reduce that thing a little bit down the bottom on the tile stock, or it won't fit in the chuck.
Right. I'm just going to flick the camera back over, as long as it behaves. Is that working all right?
What?
It's a chisel, but it's new one stuck because I got it right between the nails.
I was just asking Amber if she was winning.
Kind of, at the moment, not really, but I will. On the destroyer of things, remember? I'll get it.
The destroyer of all things.
Oh, you get it.
Now start on the other side so you don't bang the other side.
Good day, Dan. How are you?
How you going, Dan?
Somebody's got their speaker up.
Yeah, me. Hard to hear with banging in the background. How you going, Dan? How you going?
I am getting that.
Well, I had to run to the store. I was right in the middle of a live, and then my wife called me, but I used my phone to do the live, so it cut off my live, and so here I am.
Bugger.
That's okay.
You doing a part 2 then?
What's that?
I said, are you doing a part 2 then?
Yeah, I'll do a part 2. I'll just leave it on the way, and we'll do it maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
How you doing, Robbo?
No use complaining. Pretty well, actually.
Hey, I'm a good complainer.
Oh, won't do any good. I got more bitches than you have, probably.
Well, I can make stuff up. Okay, so Jay, is that the small part going to be the bottom of your lamp, or the top of your lamp, or the base?
No, this one's going to be a bowl.
Oh, okay.
We finished the lamp base.
Got sawdust in my eye.
Oh, I didn't get any.
No.
Then you want some?
Well, I might be a bit sore.
If you hear any banging in the background, my wife's doing a bit of dismantling, so just like trying to retrieve a bit of wood before something gets chucked away.
Cool.
So the banging has to happen.
Nah, it won't do you any good, Dan.
So the reason I actually went to the store, my wife, works in the deli.
Yeah.
Well, they're redoing the store, and so they had this little cheese aisle thing, and they had these 2 huge things of butcher block that have all different kinds of wood, and that are all, you know, glued together, and that they were cutting cheese on,
Yeah.
and they were going to throw them away. And I went, no.
Oh, don't cut that on there, Jay. You're likely to hit the point of the centre and ruin the teeth on the saw. Plus, the bowl will drop off.
I finally bought some more grinding discs today so I can finish off my my giant tool rest.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty. I really like that wood. Love the grain.
Yeah, it's unusual, actually. Normally, cypress can be either really, really bland or come up like that. Actually, Joe, I think that'll probably fit into the middle of the chuck anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was going to test out.
I really hate using my drive spur. Mine always digs into the wood. I hate it.
I hope you bought a set of calipers this morning. Jay?
Who bought a set of calipers?
I heard what you said.
Oh,
Anybody know my Vicarious Life, what their name is?
yeah, Dan.
Dan. Hey, Dan. Don't know you, but
I had my B line was on getting plywood. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Wayne Bigfoot Woodcraft is here.
There you go, Wayne. Now.
G'day, Wayne.
Dan is from Michigan. All right. It's midnight there, isn't it? And I can't remember where Wayne's from.
In a house on a street.
Kind of thought Amy would be joining, but she was on my live, but she hasn't popped in.
I sent her a link.
Oh, you got two Yanks there, Wayne. I'd probably argue with you about that statement. But I agree with you, I'm afraid.
Is that where Storby is from?
Yeah, Sorby's from there. Henry Taylor, Hamlet.
Oh, she's telling it off now.
Sounds like she's wrecking the bloody shed.
You know what? As long as it gets the wood apart from the bed springs, it's all right.
We're 3/4 done.
You're winning then.
Yeah. Once I got the chisel back out, yeah. There's going to be dents and cracks, but
No, it doesn't matter.
I've saved the
It's only wood. Still good.
All right, so Jay, I'm really curious how you're going to tackle that knot. What are you going to do with that?
I'm just going to start from here and just go along and clean it up and see what happens with it, really.
Okay.
There's little bits of bark in there, like little tiny bits of bark left in there on the out edges, but besides that, it's all pretty solid.
Looks good. Save the world, John Bean. I like him. Jelly baby and stainless steel.
Yeah, don't take any, Jay, don't take any more off the outside edge. Just give us a look for a second.
Say that again, sorry.
Don't take any more off the out. Just turn it around towards that knot, will you, please? Right. Okay. Now, get your pencil.
Pencil.
Yep.
It's going to be a little bit hard for me to hear that in the background, but
Yeah, I know. And we're going to do something different, are you? Just put a line around it where the end of that knot is. No, out a little bit. There. Let's see what diameter you end up with.
that's what you end up with.
You just broke the pencil, didn't you?
That's fine. It was pointing down.
Right. Now, just, is that bark where your hand is there?
Is that what?
Bark.
Dark.
Yeah, as in
Yeah.
wolf, wolf.
Yeah.
It is it?
No,
Right.
not bark. No. It's like, I think the wood actually got burnt a little bit. I think that's what that's from.
Oh, yeah. All right.
But it's big chip going across there, though.
Yeah. That's the crack that starts at each end.
Yep. All right. Super glue it or just leave it?
No, just leave it for the time. You're going to have to take it off if you're going to super glue it because you need the stuff to go down inside it.
All right. Well, I won't do it just yet, but I'll want me to move the camera down so it's down here a bit.
Yeah, all right. It's actually, the history of Sheffield is quite interesting in their tool making thing, actually, Wayne. There were over 43 up until just after the Second World War. There was 43 tool manufacturers in Sheffield. Now there's only about 3.
That's sad.
Just the middle.
That one
Or maybe do you want to flip it over?
I'd have to break this piece here off because I didn't have the chisel there.
All right. Well, give me that
And then I
little,
need to,
that's the little point down there. If you're not going to use it, I'll just put it away.
and then I just need to flip it and do the bottom row.
All right.
God, she's a noisy bugger.
Ah, it could be noisier.
You know what? At least I know where she is. No, she's all good. Just yeah, you know,
Frustration.
lack of space. And
Yeah, I know. Right. Well, are you going to super-glue that bit in or not?
yeah,
Well, I'll do it now. Yes, Robbo.
was that what I was meant to say?
I was being sarcastic.
Could be worse. It could be, yes, my liege. My lord.
No, I actually answer to God.
Yeah.
Don't take any more off there.
Yeah,
For
well,
the outside.
every time I say something, I go, "Oh God!" He goes, "Yes." Did you call me?
You realize, Jay, every time you start a live, you're going to have to genuflect to him.
Just don't invite him, mate. You want me to put that line back in it?
Yes, boys. Is that brown part on that knot there? Is that bark or what is it? That bit there.
I don't reckon, I reckon that's just part of the wood because it's the same up here and it's not bark.
It's probably just real punky.
Yeah.
It's quite hard.
Have you got a wire brush?
Most probably not. Why? Because just to clean it out a bit.
Mm.
All right, just
Yep.
I'll try an alternative. It's a file, but it might grind it down a little bit. Not getting anything off. Oh well.
No? If it was punky, that would come right out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's quite hard.
Okay, rightio. Just leave it there. Okay. Now, listen carefully. Get your parting. I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm not there to show you what to do, so I'm going to have to do it the simple way. Get your parting tool. Make sure it's sharp.
Yeah.
And put a line down on the outside of that line with your parting tool. Just come straight into the end of the bolt. Yeah, straight in there. But on the outside of that line.
Oh, I'll just give it a sharpen.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Wayne, actually.
Sorry, Amber's trying to knock herself out, so I just had to attend to that.
So
But flies. He
she's trying to get the wood right, and she's pulling on it like this, and all of a sudden it released, and she smacked herself in the face.
that's
Amber, don't do that. It hurts.
I claim abuse.
Fucking whatever. Yeah.
No.
She knows no. She's just being a
I
being
know,
a
she knows.
being a CUNT.
Cunt.
I'll spell it out and not say it out. I think Robbo would appreciate it that way instead of the way Amber just said it.
Yeah, no, not nice. Sorry.
So looking at the chat, Wayne has a thing for Brooke Shields. And, you know, I would say that England has, you know, they're gorgeous people.
How deep am I going with this?
Right. Just switch it off a minute and put the overhead camera on for a minute, please.
You won't be able to see it.
Just
You
put
won't
the
see
overhead.
that. You won't see that ring that I've just put in.
Yeah, just put the overhead camera on. Right, now turn it round to where the knot is, please. Okay. What you're going to do is take that ring down to the bottom of that knot.
All right.
Okay? You
From
probably...
They're back.
No, now it's just a straight in cut. You're putting a straight in cut to the bottom of that knot. You might have to do it. You might have to move the parting tool out towards the outside a little bit to give it a reliefing cut. All right.
All right. They just straight down.
Yeah.
All right.
Straight in. Now you can put it back on the end camera again.
Yeah, I was going to.
Now, just remember, you might have to angle that in a little bit so you don't go clean through the side, because you might have to angle it in towards the centre of fraction.
Yeah.
How close is it getting?
It's the grey bit that's there, but it's on the other side as well. I've just hit it, so I've pretty much nearly gone through it.
All right. Now get your bowl gouge.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Thanks, man.
You
Appreciate the offer.
Yeah. Good night, Dan.
See you, Dan.
See you, Dan.
Now, what you've got to do is come from the outside edge and round that down into the centre part there, all right? No, not there. Forget about there for the moment, that part. So come from the extreme outside edge and do a cut, curve it down gently into the base of that slot that you put into it.
So you want me to? Right.
Do you understand what I mean or not?
You want me to come from this way?
No, yeah, keep your tool rest across the front. So you've got tool rest to sit on. Right. Now take a relief cut over near the slot, so you've got room for the chisel to go down into, all right?
Yep.
got to curve that around.
So
You're
it goes
forming
down
it.
inside.
Yeah, you got to curve it. That's why you can start in towards the center if you like, and just keep working your way out. Bring your handle around so the curves. Right, let's have a look at that from the top a little bit.
Jay, you got a piece of wood on the camera.
Right. Turn around to the knot, please. Okay. Now I need a sort of a view between your other camera and this camera. Yeah, down into there.
Oh.
That's good. Right. Yeah, just lift it up a little bit. Lift the camera up a little bit if you can. Just a 15th. Bit more. Yeah, that's good. All right. Take another cut down into that base there. Yeah, from the edge down into there. Yep.
Make it deeper.
Yeah.
Oh. I just got to give Amber a hand to move this.
I think I might be able to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Maybe I don't. Okay.
I'm just going to put the kettle on.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll go get a soda too.
Sorry. You want a hand? Oh, okay. Been a while. How you going, Wayne? You getting up for work or is it later than that? Wow. Did you mean to get up that early, Wayne, or just can't sleep? Well, that's a bit scary. You both come back at the same time and you're on opposite sides of the world. So
All right, how's that?
I've gone deeper. And I've taken more of the side out.
Yeah, good. Rightio. Now, all right, don't go too much deeper than that now, but continue that curve down into the base of the where you put the cut, yeah, into the bottom of that. Now you may have to do it with a spindle gouge actually, but just see. You have to turn the bowl gouge right up on it and close the flute right down as you get towards the center there so as it doesn't cut into it. Just put the gouge on the curved bit. Now, when you get into there, when you get down to there, just close the flute right down. In other words, so yeah, like that. So as it's just the point getting into there. That's why I say your spindle gouge might be better to get into there.
Yep. Something like that, eh?
Yeah, that was good.
Now just start eating off this video.
Sorry?
Start like taking this one off now.
No, leave it. Just for the moment. Try and get that corner in nice and tight. From where your rim curves down into the centre there. Like I say, your spindle gouge might do it better. Close the flute down.
Yeah, I'll get the other. Yeah, Amber. You got this too, look.
And do the same with it. Bring it around and virtually close the flute right down. That's almost perfect, Joe. Good. Now, just see if you can get rid of that little line around there.
Yeah.
There's a line right there near your finger. Just see if you can get that out with the gouge, all right? Close the flute down. Nearly, next one. And that should get that. Fantastic. Right, sand that rim up now. Watch that knot.
Yeah, I know. We just got the sandpaper.
Yeah, I know.
That's okay. It'll give us a reason to call him Stubby.
Yeah. A little trick, Jay.
Bend them over.
Sand under the 9 o'clock position. Then if it grabs, it pulls it away from you. It doesn't pull your fingers into the work.
Yep. Whew, okay.
I always sand at about the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock position if I can.
Okay.
Hey, Robbo, have you ever smoked a pipe?
Sorry?
Have you ever smoked a pipe?
Yeah, it burns my tongue, unfortunately.
Mm.
My father used to smoke a pipe all the time.
My grandpa did, and it's one of my favorite memories of him.
That's actually the wood that was keeping the smoke hot and burning you. You need something that doesn't keep the smoke hot.
Yeah, I actually had a good, well, I'll call it a Falcon pipe, which had cooling tubes and everything down it, but it still burnt my tongue. You're getting too high with the sandpaper again, Jay. Particularly with a knot in it.
I love the smell of pipe smoke.
Yeah, some of it, I must admit, smells pretty good.
Can't stand cigars.
Some cigars I don't mind, but some of the really heavy Cuban ones are really diabolical.
Oh,
Now, Jay, just out of interest, how clean is the cut on that you made with the parting tool down the centre there?
Pretty average.
All right. See if you can get your parting tool, because you can sand that bit as well if you can while you're doing that. See if you can get your parting tool.
Yeah.
And just do that, you know how I showed you to put it on the side?
Yes.
Just see if you can clean it up with that, all right?
All right.
To get it down to a sandable state.
Yeah.
Don't run into the bottom. Doesn't seem to be taking any off.
Yeah, it does. It is. I can see it. It's just a bit of a lump up the top here.
Well, just get your skew chisel and see if that'll fit in without touching. Can get right into the bottom as a scraper without hitting the edge, all right? Oh, no, not like that. As a scraper, like flat on the, yeah. Watch the outside edge.
Yeah, that's not going to fit it there.
Put the long point against the edge and see if it's got enough clearance to get down in there. I can't see where you're going with the chisel because the camera's too close to it now. Right. Now, just put your skew chisel on there. No, long point towards the centre.
That's how I had it.
I can't see it. No, you got it too high. Oh, you've reduced the angle on that a little bit, I think. All right. Just put it on there and give us a look. Can you get that straight in without the short point hitting the outside edge or not?
No, that only goes down about that far.
Okay, all right. Trying to think what else you've got there that could do the job.
I'll leave it like that. I should be able to sand that. I'll just try that, all right?
Okay, right here. Tear it in half.
I was using it as a bit of padding so I can burn my bloody hand.
Well, that's why if you tear it in half and then fold it in half, it helps protect your fingers. And you don't waste as much paper. And it gives you something to hold on to. No, don't put that edge in.
Oh, you're winning. I think the swear jar is going to be up for fucking options soon.
No, I said I'm going to do. I don't know you said. Can I take my
Coming up all right?
Yeah, it is.
What's that you've got? The Scotch Brite pad. Oh, 120. Rightio. Well, no. Right. Tear it in half and then use half of it again.
I did that already.
Yeah, no, look.
I'll just shut up, alright?
Well, all you do is waste sandpaper because you never use all of it.
I do. But alright. Yeah, you tell him, doggy.
Just remember what I told you last time, dog, I bite back.
Who's that your dog, Blair?
It is. I think my wife's home.
Nearly bedtime then, Blair.
Yeah. Dog, shut it.
Alright, that's sanded up, alright.
Yeah, righto. We'll sand it right through now and Yorkshire Grit and do everything on it.
What about this bit here?
Just don't you worry about that at the moment.
Alright. Meow.
It's going to be a little lolly bowl just around that rim. That's all it's going to be.
Alright.
So as the M&Ms can roll around the inside of it. Oh, them too. No. What we're going to do in a minute is take the whole centre right out of it, all right?
All right.
But you're probably going to have to super glue it before you finish it.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't that nice?
Nothing. Just Blair's missus giving him a cuddle on camera.
You're
Hey,
going,
I've
you're
got
going,
I've
you're
got
going red.
a slight ridge down there. Should I get that out?
Yeah, you've got to get that out. It's got to be a nice, tight little thing. You're going red there, Blair.
No.
Maybe you should wear a red T-shirt so people don't notice it.
It's the cup, really. It's the cup.
Ah, you're a stir, aren't you? You're making it worse. I love it.
She's a stinker, that's for sure.
Is it hot today?
My wife does exactly the same thing. Only my problem is that I don't go red.
Oh,
But I sure get hot under the collar.
yeah, women can definitely do that.
Sorry?
Women can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Whoopsie.
What you really need, Jay, is a certain shaped scraper, which I know you don't have,
Yeah.
to get down into that corner. Trying to think how you could do it.
Get in contact with Graham and see if he's got one.
If you had a smaller skew, maybe you could get down into there. But I think
Yeah,
the skew is big.
What tools have you got there, Jay? Just give us a look for a
Hey?
minute, please. What tools have you got there? Just give me a look for a minute, please.
The tool?
Yeah. Your tools. What tools have you got there?
I dare you just be bloody difficult.
No, I'm sorry.
You're not bloody sorry, I bet. There you go, there's my tools.
Yeah, no, I need to look at that.
No one
This
asked you
one?
to take him off the fucking rack.
I'm looking
They're
for
on the rack, there you go.
yellow hand.
Bowl gouge, spindle gouge, skew, roughing gouge, parting tool, another bowl gouge, finishing carbide bit, and scraper.
Give us a look at your finishing carbide bit for a minute.
That's why.
No, right, it's round. No,
Yeah.
I was hoping it was a diamond shaped one, but it's not.
Train coming.
I was looking
Yeah.
for other scissors. You don't have other scissors.
So, no, those gold silver ones there. You have to go inside. The yellow handed ones are inside.
All right, guys. I'm going to say goodnight or good afternoon.
All right.
All right.
Thanks
Good
for
night.
stopping in.
Good night,
My
Blair.
wife says, say goodnight.
Yeah.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
There you
Yeah.
go. That's American.
Yeah.
That's the
All right,
hill.
guys, be good.
Take it easy, Blair.
Hey, there you
And
go.
Mrs. Blair. Oh,
look at
ain't that cute?
See?
Oh.
Now I feel more at home.
I don't think that sound works anymore. It
Oh.
used to, when you'd squeeze it, it said, "G'day, how you going?"
Oh, right.
My son
With a-
got it for me in Brisbane.
With
Kinda
with
got
a
that down pat.
probably with an American accent.
No, this came from Brisbane.
Oh, right.
My son lived there for 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad place. I spend about a month of the year up there, or around near there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he loved it.
Yeah. What's not to love about Australia?
All right, guys. See you later.
All right. See you, Blair. Bye.
Bye.
What does the part between that centre section and the rim look like? Is it a nice rounded little shape or not?
Down here.
Yeah.
It's rounded.
Okay.
It's rounded going down that way, but going back up that way, it's not so rounded because you got the flat bit there.
Oh, yeah. Well, just see if you can sand it a little bit round, all right, just to take the sharp edge off it, if it's got a sharp edge.
No, it hasn't got a sharp edge.
Okay.
Just a little bit of tear out there.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, you can stay over there then. Fine. Stay like that.
Doesn't look good?
Yeah. Just the residual of that knot there's just got to sand that down a bit.
Yeah, all right. What do you do for a living, Wayne? Don't know if I've asked you that before. If I have, I've forgotten. Wayne might not be there. He might have gone.
Yeah, he might have. It says there's still 2 people in YouTube, so unless
yeah.
one of it's you.
No, not me. Oh yeah. Oh, that'd be pretty interesting, actually. I reckon.
Oh yeah, that'd be an interesting job.
I must admit, I was about to say to you, Jay, there is a knack to sanding things with a gap in them. Now,
Yeah.
Get your sandpaper, just put it up to the camera for a minute while you're holding it. No, turn it around on its side. Now, what you do, use your forefinger and the next finger and put your thumb and curl it back over your finger. Curl the sandpaper back over your finger so that it hasn't got a leading edge. No, the other way. The whole... Yeah, well, you can do it that way as long as you keep your thumb in the front. So it's got no sharp edge to run into the groove. I use my fingers to curl it, so I'm just sanding with a little, like 2 finger widths of paper. I've been waiting for you to catch it, actually.
Oh, have you now? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I've been going softer up there when I've been sanding up there.
No, matter of fact, I was watching a film this morning on a helicopter, and geez, the exhaust on a couple of them they're like 44-gallon drums these days. With all their anti-heat jiggers and everything on them.
Hey, don't go stressing your back out, dude. What have I told you?
Yeah, it's gone now.
Well, if you fuck your back up, then you know why you fucked your back up.
Oh, work.
So it's called you being stupid with your back.
Now, if you're going back the other way like there, You got to
Yeah.
make sure the sandpaper's curled up between, like you fold it up between your second and third finger, your ring finger. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. They wouldn't be cheap, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And
What do you do? What do you do it, dude? You move it by shed.
and I'd imagine a lot of them are made out of some pretty exotic metals too.
What's going on?
Do they do a security check on you when you're leaving to make sure you're not taking any scrap home, Wayne?
Amber, can you stop pushing shit up against my shed, please?
Yes.
You're making the monitor and everything move. If it falls on you, you're gonna fucking hear about it.
Okay, Captain.
Well, respect the other things in the house.
What grit are you up to now, Joe? Still on the 180, jeez.
I do like that, alright? I went back to 80.
Getting as bad as Nick.
Yep.
Morning, Stace. Yeah, I had a friend that used to be an airframe mechanic at our local thing, Ansett. When it was Ansett, it's now Qantas, of course. And they had to stamp every part of the airframe that they worked on. Plus, when the plane was finished, everybody that worked on the plane had to go up in the plane.
How you going, Stace? Okay. Good job. I think.
Yes, it is, Stace. Okay. Well, finish it off with your Yorkshire Grit.
Alright, I just got to duck inside for a sec. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Okay.
You right there?
Nah, dying as usual.
Bit left.
Not quick enough for you, I know.
Oi. Hey, don't be like that. How am I meant to learn stuff? Huh? You cheeky bugger? Yeah! We get it, wanker! Fuck's sake.
That's a suburban train.
Yeah. Yeah, dickhead fell on the thing and had a heart attack, I think.
Well, Wayne and Stace, I'm very impressed with Sorby at the moment. About 2 to 3 months ago, my little mini texturing tool, whatever they call it, decided to lose the nut or the bolt that holds the wheel on because it's a silly design. But anyway, so I wrote to Sorby about it and asked them if I could buy replacement parts because you can't buy them out here. They just asked for my address, and today in the mail, I got 2 new ones. No invoice, no nothing. So I'm very happy with that.
Did someone owe you a favour or something?
No. No. Yeah, it's good to know that there's still a few companies around that care. Now, yeah, make sure you hold that cloth properly with that knot there, Jay. Just hold it in one place so you've got control of it, so the timber's not pulling it. Yeah, I've actually seen a few of their parting tools snap. There's been quite a few pictures up on the wood turning forums with them broken. Right. Okay. Bring your tool rest up across the face. Now, yeah, it's funny about that. Tools much prefer to just be allowed to cut at their own pace instead of trying to force them. They also work better in most cases. You still there, Joe?
Yeah, I just Amber asked me a question. That's all. Yeah, right, I'm ready.
Okay, we'll move the tool rest out a little bit. Put about an inch past the centre line. And move it in a little bit closer. About a finger width apart. G'day, Tommy.
How you going, Tommy?
Now, how high is that centre bit there? About an inch or so, is it?
This here?
No, from the rim, from the base of the rim up to the top of that lip, from there down into the hollow. How long is it? No.
Oh, down
No.
there.
Yeah, no. The bit that the bit that's parallel to the bed of the lathe.
Yeah.
From the bottom of that hollow there to the edge of that top bit there. Up to there.
Yeah, maybe an inch, maybe just under.
All right. Take about 1/4 of an inch off it. Just with a plunge cut.
All right.
And clean it up.
All of this.
No. Just do the edge of the rim. Get it nice and tight.
On here.
Yeah.
What I've just Yorkshired.
No. Not down the edge. Off the face. Take 1/4 of an inch off in towards the centre.
Right.
No. Right. Just hold on.
Here.
No. Put the tool on the outside edge of that centre piece. Turn the flute over 45 degrees to the left. To the left. Now, turn the handle around so it's 45 degrees to the timber. Now make a 1/4 inch cut straight in there. Move it out towards the edge a little bit. What you're doing is, what you're going to do is take a 1/4 inch off that edge and clean it up. G'day, Mike. Move towards the outside. Right, just switch the load. Yeah, just switch the load off for a second. Give me a look. Just turn it round.
It's not much. I didn't go in very deep, but
see that brown spot there?
yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's in underneath there, rightio. Just take another cut there, and that'll do. And then you can start hollowing the whole thing right out. All right. But get that edge nice and clean. Slide the tool across. No. Slide it from the center out. So as you clean up that edge, go back to where you started the cut before. There. Now slide slowly towards the outside edge. Okay. Right. Oh, tool control. That'll do. Good. Right, leave it at that. Now start hollowing out the center. Starting from the middle, you've got to have room for the tool to go into, remember?
Yep.
Right. And that chisel needs sharpening by the sound of it. No, not that way. Yeah, it's funny, Wayne. I actually had the Pro Edge and I sold it after 3 months. I couldn't stand it. I don't like flat bevels on the tools. I guess I'm a bit of a traditionalist, but I like my concave bevels or hollow grind on the tools. They just feel better. Oh, good day, Joy. Sorry, I didn't see you sneak in. No. Cut down into the center and then work your way out. You've got the flute the wrong way round. Come on, Jay. What? Right, now, just keep doing that. But don't try to take big bites. Down inspecting the new ranch, is he, Joy? Make sure you get rid of that pip in the center as you're going too, Joy. Right, now right where you were, take 2 cuts out of there.
Down here.
Yep. Yeah, take 2 out of there. Now come up to the top and do another cut. Then take 2 cuts out of the center again, and you just, no, right to the top of where you were. Up there. Right, now take 2 more cuts out of the center and do rinse and repeat. Just open that flute out a bit more, Joe. You're getting it too straight. Rotate it to the right a little bit. Bring it round to 45. If you're going to do that, always make sure you take the chisel out before you move any shavings. Otherwise, you can catch the chisel while you're mucking about.
Right.
Right, how are we going for depth?
Nice, we still go a fair bit, yeah.
Yeah, rightio. Now, what you've got to do is you're going to have to use your right hand now.
Yep.
So sit the bevel just inside the rim there. Yeah, with the flute facing at 45 towards the bottom of the thing. And you virtually, no, you're going to have to use your right hand on the handle. You can't use your left hand on it.
Oh.
And you're going to start cutting down that side now, aiming towards the bottom. All right?
Yep.
So you may have to step it down. So come in about an inch or so down inside it, take a cut. So you've got room for the, yeah, right. You're going to start straightening out those sides. No, handle away from you. Make a cut. That's it, like that. And then just, right, just move your tool rest across a little bit so you can slide it across at the bottom and not run off the end of the tool rest. That's it. No, don't come up there. Still come down about halfway. Otherwise, there'll be too much weight of timber to remove. Take a little bit more out of the bottom so you've got relief for the chisel to go down into. Bring your handle around a bit towards you. Just open up the flute a little bit. Yeah, quite agree, Joy, that better out burn out 400 than 10,000, that's for sure. Move your handle towards you as you're going down, Joy. So you ride the bevel down. Nice and gently. And open out your flute a little bit so that it's a 45. Yeah, good night, Joy.
Good night, Joy.
How are we going on depth?
So 1/4 inches. Yeah, coming pretty close now. We have exactly 1 inch left at the bottom.
All right, we'll need that to clean down anyway. Right, so start straightening up the sides down inside there, all right? Just down to the bottom. We'll take the bottom out in a minute. Geez, some people have all the luck.
Why?
Just getting out of bed that state. But it is 6 o'clock in the morning over there, I suppose. Yeah, I agree, Mike. It is overrated. Right, now just hold on a minute, Jay. Just turned off a minute. How's the shape inside?
Yeah, it's all right. There's just like a tiny little lip right there.
No, I'm not worried about that yet.
Yeah.
Because that's going to come off.
Besides that, it's a little bit of a ripple down there, but it's not too bad. It can mostly be sanded out.
Okay, right. Now, go and sharpen that bowl gouge.
Yep. Yep.
Now, sit the tool on the rest.
Yeah.
Put the handle right over towards the wall, the back wall. Flip it over 100, so the flute, right. So the flute is completely shut. Now, you're going to have to move the handle across further yet. Because what you're going to do is aim that bevel behind the cutting edge straight in. And you're going to keep the flute completely shut. So twist the handle around a bit more. No, a bit more. Looks like it's open a fraction there. Yeah, right. Now, you're going to start at where that chamfer meets the top edge. There. Make one continuous cut all the way down without opening the flute at all right? Nice and slowly. Maintain the cut all the way down. Don't worry about shavings or anything else. No, I'm with you, Stace. I hate being cold too. Right, switch it off and have a look. Now that should be nearly a perfect cut.
Yep.
Okay, now get your scraper.
And use it negatively.
Yeah. No, wait, I'm turned off a minute. Turn your tool rest around so that it's inside the bowl. Now watch out you don't hit the edge with the bit on the bottom of it, all right? Just check that you can get the scraper in there. Now remember you keep that point, that black mark on the thing. So you've got to move the handle around. If you don't, you're going to ruin the side that you've just done a good cut now.
All right, so do you want me to raise this a little bit? Because it's still not in the center.
Yeah, no, get it on the center.
Oh
Better-
God, I can't
it's
even blame
better-
the dog for that one. Sorry.
Sorry.
It just be grateful there's no smellogram.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Rightio. Just start now. Remember, this is a finishing cut. You're not going to be using any force. In fact, go and sharpen the scraper so it's nice and sharp. And blend the sides in now with the bottom. Remember, keep that black line on the cut. No, you're cutting on the wrong side. Start from the middle and work out. Just gently. Bring the handle around so you keep that black mark on the timber. Now, I've just had a cup of tea, thanks, Stace, but thanks for offering. Now, you should only just turn it off and have a feel there and see if it's got a nice little gentle curve in there, not a sharp ridge.
Yeah,
What you got to do is just blend.
I reckon I could
Blend
go
it.
down a little bit though. There's still a little bit of a lip there.
Right. Well, just concentrate on that area. You only take it out where it needs to be taken out. You don't just keep working at it. And it pays just to switch it on and switch it off and just keep an eye on it. And watch out you don't hit the edge with the edge of the chisel because you'll ruin it.
Yeah. Just a tiny, tiny little bit, right?
Yeah,
Right.
all right. Well, just keep working on it. This is where patience is a virtue. Just got to keep working at it slowly. I'll just have a look.
Yeah, it's getting. I don't know. I don't seem to be able to get rid of that tiny little bit that's just.
Right.
There.
Come from the centre out.
Yeah.
Right. Make sure you keep that black pointer on the timber as you come round that corner, and take a slice across the bottom, and then blend it up into there. All right. And I think you'll find you'll get it. Feeling better now, are you, Stace?
Yeah, that's better.
Rightio. Right. Now this is going to sound strange. Take the bowl with the chuck and take it right off the lathe.
Well, this part's gonna suck even more, isn't it?
Sorry?
This part's gonna suck even more, isn't it?
Going to what?
It's gonna suck even more because I can't get the bloody chuck off.
Oh, why not?
Because I've just got the new grinding disc today, and I haven't ground down that spanner that Sid gave me. It's about that wide, and I've only got about that much gap.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Well, just see if it will undo.
Right. I'll try, but I doubt it. Because when we put the chuck adapter in the chuck, Sid held on to it, and I tightened it. So there's no way I'll be getting that undone.
Yeah, he's been using a scraper, Stacey, to get that last little bit out at the bottom.
How do you use this? Oh, you got to take the bolt out. Oh, what? What the hell, man? Something like that.
Put the chuck key in. That'll give you a little bit more leverage. All right.
Oh, was it going to try and take the adapter straight off of the lathe?
Yeah.
I've got a bolt that fits perfectly in the hole to hold the spindle.
Yeah, rightio. Good.
So I'm just winding my spanner down to fit that. I'll just turn would be good.
I think you're going the wrong. You got the Stilsons on the wrong way round, I think.
We're going the wrong way.
Yeah,
Either way, I can't.
you should be the. What are the red Stilsons on? The shaft, are they?
Yeah, holding the bolt
Right,
in.
they're the wrong way round. Turn the red Stilsons around so you lock the shaft up or lock the bolt up. I see what you're doing. You're holding the bolt with the Stilsons, are you?
Yeah.
Rightio. Okay, that's all right. Okay. Now, turn the other Stilsons around that you're trying to undo it with. It unscrews by going down.
Towards me.
From where you're standing, yeah. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah, this is a bit odd, this thing, because the chuck goes bloody backwards, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. It still screws on the same way.
No, I mean to undo the chuck. No, not happening.
All right. Put the camera over the top so as I can see it. Things always look different when they're standing up the right way. Yeah, I reckon that looks pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good, but what were you trying to do by me taking the chuck out?
Well, whenever you're in doubt about what a shape looks like,
Yeah.
you take the whole thing off and sit it up the way that it would sit on a cabinet. All right? In other words, with the base down.
Yeah.
So you can see actually what it does look like the right way up, because we look at everything horizontal instead of vertical. And the shape can change sometimes when you put it up vertical and horizontal.
Yep.
But I've got my head, I'm sort of looking at it sideways. So, yeah, it's got a fairly good shape to it. Looks pretty good. Sander up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. So it's a munchies bowl, eh?
Yeah, well, so like the stuff that we do, I quite often stand on the end of the lathe to see what the post is going to look like from where people are going to be looking at it.
Yep.
Right, while you're doing that, I'm making another cup of tea, all right?
Yep.
I just have white, thanks, Stace. Don't care whether it's weak, strong, or indifferent.
You could piss in a cup and he wouldn't know.
No, thanks, Stace. Diabetic.
Ow. Explosive lunch, apparently. You want to be grateful there's no smell-o-vision at the moment, I do.
Got it, Stace. Thank you. Very nice. All right, see you later, Wayne. You have a good day.
See you, Wayne. Thanks for coming in.
How's that coming up, Joe?
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, you probably would have been able to start with that on the inside if that cut had been good.
Yeah, there was a bit of a notch here too, so I sanded that out.
Yeah, right there. It's all climate change. It's all climate change that's causing the problem. Ask that little sweetie, Sheila. She'll tell you.
What are you talking about?
It's what they're talking about on the chat at the moment. It suddenly got very cold in England.
Unfortunately, I think most of you English would melt in our summer.
Yeah. It tends to get a bit sticky under the armpits down there in summertime.
And we get a dry heat here, so when it gets hot, yeah, it gets hot.
Highest temperatures recorded in my workshop is 48 degrees.
Wow. Mine will be a sauna this summer.
The worst part was I had to keep working. I couldn't stop. I was in the middle of a big job.
Oh, okay. Oh well. What do you want, money or sweat? Or no sweat?
Well, that's right. No, I went through 8 t-shirts and six turning jackets a day because I was just dripping wet. Now, you happy with the shape of that Jay or not?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, pointy there.
Yeah, well, you didn't sand the rim. You just sanded up to it.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't mind it. I don't mind it like that.
All right. Well, Yorkshire Grit it.
Yep.
I must admit, my ideal temperature is about 19 to 22 with the sun shining. I'm happy at that.
I like between 26 and 32.
No, that's too hot for me.
Most should be that hot under your clothes anyway.
Who says I wear any?
Oh, come on, Robbo. Wrong channel. We're not on Cindy's channel now.
Hey, wait, on wrong thing. You haven't. No. Oh, was that sanding seal, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forget you got to put sanding sealer under Yorkshire Grit. Sorry, getting out of myself.
Bloody hell. It's that tea, isn't it? What have you been putting in that tea?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
No, not really, but bit of sage.
No, bugger that. If I can't get it past my nose, I can't drink it.
Block your nose, hold your nose. Isn't that what you did when you drank, like when you were young and drunk alcohol? Hold your nose so you could scull it.
No, I never drank alcohol when I was young, funnily enough.
Oh yeah. So no datura or anything like that.
Sorry?
No datura or anything like that.
No, nothing.
Come on, that's natural. Mother Nature made that. I ripped down a list this morning to take the Bunnings with me, and for once I remembered to bring that list with me. And then I come back out here and you're like, "Did you get the calipers?" It's like, "No, shit, I didn't put that on the list."
Yeah, well, serves yourself right. No, not ever. I've never been drunk.
He just doesn't come online when he's got the hiccups, you see.
No, I used to get invited to parties to take everybody home because I was the only sober one there most of the time. And I must admit it's a job I never minded doing because at least I knew everybody got home safely.
Yes.
But it's even worse, Stace, when you're admonishing your child for something and you realise that it's your father or mother talking. Don't do that. And don't do that either. Right, you can take that out now, Joe. And let's see what it looks like.
Does it need a jammy?
Eh?
Does it need a jam, Chuck?
Yeah, we'll do it on the plywood afterwards.
Oh,
You can't do it that way.
I don't know. Watch me.
Well, there's probably enough room in the bottom of it to part it off, but it's not the way I like to do them. Right, sit it up the right way and give us a look at it. Or are you going to put it on the bench?
You didn't hear that when I took it out of the chuck, did you?
No, what?
It cracked on the bottom. Look, right there.
Yeah. Yeah, move back so I can see it. No, can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see
Oh well.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Yeah, possibly should have gone down just a little bit with the centre bit, but that's not too bad, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't mind having a little bit of a solid bum.
What does the peanut gallery think? Hold it up so as I can have a look at it, Joe.
Who?
Just move it back to the headstock again. Yeah, that knot's come up.
It even got a bit see-through there.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's made a feature of the knot in the rim anyway.
Yes, it has.
Yeah. Very good. No, that's come up pretty well. Unfortunately, I think it's going to crack.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we can always take a little bit more off the bottom when we turn it around to take the base off it. So,
Yeah.
and just drop it in height a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's going to, yeah. I think that's going to be the problem with it.
And it's heading
we'll just see. Yeah, heading straight from the knot.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two cracks up beside the knot there as well. So,
Yeah, they're on both sides of it.
yeah. Oh, well, we'll see what happens with it.
Oh, I've made a little Chinaman his hat now. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's not too bad, I suppose.
Uh,
Right. Tell you what, I'll be keeping a close eye on these. Tell you.
what are they?
Dremel.
Oh, yeah.
Dremel bit.
Yeah.
I've got a quick release for the cutting.
Man. Yeah, they are the best things ever invented, those things.
The quick release things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got the sanding drum easy lock one as well.
Yeah, no, I actually use the Dremel for cutting off bolts and things.
Oh yeah. I've got this really weird. It's wiry, but it's soft at the same time.
Yeah, it's called a buffing wheel.
Oh, is that all it is? All right.
Yeah. It's actually it's called a deburring wheel for taking the burr off steel when you cut it through.
Oh,
They
yeah.
wear out. They wear out pretty quick too.
Shit comes flying off from everywhere, don't they? I think I've used them before.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for your help today.
It's all right.
So, can I ask you a question about the piles of bowls you have sitting in your workshop?
Sorry?
Can I ask you a question about the piles of bowls you have stacked up in your workshop?
Yeah.
Are you willing to part with any of them?
Yeah.
You want to sell them?
Yeah, we'll talk about it off
All right,
air.
then. All right. Oh no, not Skittles, not M&M's. Sorry.
Oh, I love M&Ms. They were like the
Nachos
old.
and cheese.
They were like the old Smarties.
Yes, pretty much. Yep. Nachos and cheese, I reckon.
No, I must admit I love Maltesers.
Yeah, a little too much for me. Or
And Jaffas.
Violet Crumble.
I don't mind Violet Crumble, but Jaffas, geez, we got into horrible trouble one year with Jaffas. We used to have our school swimming sports at the Olympic, the inter-school sports at the Olympic pool in Melbourne.
Yep.
And you would be surprised at the noise that Jaffas make when they're rolling down wooden steps. And we'd roll them down there and get yelled at by the teacher. But we really got yelled at because a couple of us threw about half a dozen Jaffas into the pool. And of course, when they melt, a big brown stain goes everywhere with an orange centre, you know. And, yeah, we.
Have you chucked a polywaffle in there?
No, I never chucked a polywaffle in there. I wouldn't. But oh, yes, we got our. It was up to the headmaster's office the next day for 5 cuts each.
5 cuts. What's that? The whip?
No, the belt across the bloody hands.
Oh.
The strap. I still went to school when they gave corporal punishment. No, I can't eat Mars bars. I don't like caramel, so.
So you're telling me you don't like the caramel koalas? Oh,
No.
bloody
No.
hell, mate.
But chalky frogs, I can make a mess even though I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, I sent a delivery to your local shop. You can't buy chocolate anymore, sorry. I'll tell you what, I bought some cheap and nasty discs for the grinder, I tell you.
Why, what'd you get?
Oh, some
Oh, that should be all right. Oh, craft, yeah, right.
5 for about 10 bucks or something.
Yes, we did that in one science class. Stace, we loaded up the air conditioning system. They had to evacuate the whole school. We also got into trouble for that one.
Bloody hell, if he didn't. Must have been a good school to go to, or what, right? Rat bag.
I know. Our school actually was the envy of a lot of other schools around because we had such strict disciplinarians that you daren't make a mistake, but they had excellent teachers as well.
They'd have to be to put up with you, rat bags. They're like 3 of these discs is the width of with my grinder.
Yeah, you're not grinding that post down with those, are you?
Yeah, I had intention to, yeah.
No, they're cut-off wheels. They're only 1 millimetre thick. They will snap. They're strictly for cutting steel off, like a cut-off wheel.
Oh. I was wondering what that meant.
Yeah. No, what you needed was a grinding wheel. It's about 5 or 6 mil thick.
Yeah. That's what I got on the grinder to begin with. That's why I was a bit puzzled why these parts were so thin.
Yeah, no, they're cut-off wheels. They are don't ever use them as a grinder. They are dynamite.
All right. I just thought a grinding wheel was a grinding wheel. I didn't think there would be 1,000 wheels
No.
to do 1,000 jobs.
Yeah, they're a set type of wheel for a certain job.
Because I've done about that much of the other rest.
Yeah.
But when I've done that other tool rest, I'm going to cut my old tool rest. I'm going to cut some of the metal out a little bit so I can get the inside bowls a bit better, or cups rather.
Yeah, I was about the same, Mike. My
Keep talking. Just someone's got a grinder in the background.
not me.
Yeah, me. Not me, but next door.
Oh yeah. Oh, you sexy things, Stacey. Yeah, I could read and write before I went to school, but my dad was an English teacher and used to teach English history, English literature, and French.
Oh, that's fun. What were you saying, if she batted for the other team or something, Stace?
Sorry?
I was just reading what Stace put up. I said, well, she's seeing if the head mistress batted for the other team.
Oh. Not alone there, Tommy. Like one of my best friends who held a very high position in a big company came to pay for something one day, and he always used to get people to write out the checks for him. Anyway, he bought some stuff off me that he'd had done around the house, and he said, "Oh, can you write out the check?" I said, "No, I can't. You do it." And he admitted to me that he couldn't read and write. So for the next 3 years of a night time, I used to teach him to read and write. I bet you gave all the boys a thrill anyway, Stace.
I think she might have been a little bit of a fat bag. What do you reckon?
Anyway, I asked him, I said, "How the hell did you get so far up in the company?" He said, "Oh, well, I've always had secretaries and this and that used to write everything for me." So, yeah, well, that's basically what he was doing. And he was a good student in the end. He learned to read and write very, very well. there's quite a few company directors around here that in Australia that say they can't. They're not literate. They're illiterate. And they run big companies. Here come the train.
They came and went as quick as they went as quick as they came, right?
Yeah.
It's because they're only one carriage long this time of the day.
Oh, yeah. He's tooting down near the station.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, I'm not sure about his friend coming up the other way. Yeah, another one coming now, but going the opposite direction. See, the train going to Adelaide has one carriage, and the train coming from Adelaide has three. Well, I reckon I might run away.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for your help today and your design ideas.
That's all right. I'll just sit there and we'll talk about those bowls in a minute.
Yeah, all right. All right, thanks for coming in, everyone.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody. Thanks for the chat. Catch you later. I'm slowly learning all your history, that Stacey's a bad girl.
It's not a bad thing. Don't forget, if your sticker's not on here, then make it on it. Make it come here and be on my shed. Oh, pardon me. Have a good day. Bye.
All right. See you later.